9 portal. The intention is to be able to let go, bring in, experience a sense of completion, as well as opening yourself up to, I need to put the chat on, put my glasses back on. Holy heavens. All right. Oh, there's the chat. It's one at the bottom. One of these days I will figure it out more. So the intention is to be streaming on both my YouTube channel and in the Facebook group. And I don't think I have successfully connected the Facebook group today. So we may be changing things up for next month, but thank you for being here now or at the replay. I'm going to consult my notes because there's so much. Perhaps you've been feeling a bit more emotional or sensing your emotions more intensely. Oh my gosh. And between that and Mercury special time, Mercury retrograde, I'm in the middle of a move. And in 2 weeks from today, I'm actually leaving Tucson. It has been an adventure being here in Tucson with all the crystals and the shows and whatnot. And now it's time to move to not just another chapter, but a new book and possibly even a volume. I don't know, but it's definitely a new book. So on Sunday, September 22nd of this year, 2024, I will be leaving Tucson, Arizona, and going to Texas. And I used to live in Texas quite a while ago, but before I get off on that tangent, let's figure out some things. What we're going to be doing today is just doing a live meditation, yes. And if you have anything that you want to let go of, we're going to be doing this visually today through your imagination. And I have a burning bowl here, or my burning bowl. Let's see, there's the wrong button. Okay, so it is well loved. I got this beautiful thing at the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. And this is the one that I use all the time. And once you use something like a burning bowl or a bowl for burning, you want to be sure, at least this is my suggestion, that you don't use it for anything else. And we have a beautiful singing bowl that is ready. This is, I like to think of this as, maybe you can see the design. It reminds me of the third eye. It's like a conch shell here for the nose. And then you have the 2 eyes. And we have symbols around the bowl and the lotus leaf in the center here, which symbolizes to me, please say hello if you would. Please, beautiful soul, I'm so glad you're here. The lotus symbolizes rising up from the mud deep within the pond. And I got to see an actual lotus pond when I visited Korea a million gazillion years ago when I still lived in Hawaii. That was home. The thing that fascinates me about the lotus and the leaves, gosh, were probably 8 feet tall. They were taller than anyone there. And then the blossom, which is buried in the mud below the surface, but down in the deep in the pond, they would rise up every day up above the leaves and then open up. And then at nighttime, the blossom curls back into itself and goes back down into the mud to recycle, to rebirth, to renew itself, to rejuvenate. So I love lotuses. All right. We'll do a burning bowl, we will do a healing meditation, and then we will do a letting go, as well as a bringing in, so that we are welcoming the cycle. 9 is all about completion. And in numerology, it is the end of a cycle. It's a completion of a cycle. It is interesting because some things are coming to fruition. Other things are falling to the wayside. Other things are just being released, whether it's an emotion, an experience, or anything else. And this is petrified wood, great big free form. It's gorgeous. It's got purples and browns and whites. This is the energy that we will be focusing on. Oh, I did forget something. In trying to get everything set up this morning, I thought I left enough time, but apparently I did not. And I will be putting the link into the Facebook group. That's the best I can do for us today. Hello. So there we go. So these are the ring lights, but this is the beautiful, look at that, free form petrified wood. Now we do have a few palm stones available in the Shopify store. So let's get this party started. Our candle lighter will work. It worked earlier. Oh, don't you just love things when they work the way they're supposed to? There we go. Look at that. All right, this is our candle, and I will leave it burning until it burns itself out, which can be a day or sometimes a day and a half, sometimes 2 days, depending upon what it's doing and how much it's burning off for us. And I've got a fan on because it is just still too hot in Tucson right now, so I'm just pushing it back out of the way. All right. This is our, okay, let's do it this way. This is the blend for our smudge. It is my private blend, and I have added some. There are sage, Moroccan roses, cedar, and eucalyptus. I can see that. And then organic lavender, as well as some jasmine buds. Here's a jasmine bud right there. And some resin. Okay. Okay. Just imagine, if you would, that we are here together, excuse me, in the same room. I think some juncolitis is coming up in my throat. I remembered the feather this time. So there we go. If you have any questions about anything while we're doing any of this, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer. In the meantime, keep your eyes open or shut. Close them as you wish. Spirit, angels, source, universe, we ask that you please cleanse us. Bring us together in the etheric plane so that we may share this experience with you and with each other. Thank you for clearing our energy, clearing our thoughts, and clearing our emotions, and clearing my throat chakra. Imagine, if you will, beautiful soul, that there are roots growing down from the bottom of your feet, down, down, down into Mother Earth, for release and exchanging a beautiful, grounding, healing energy with Mother Gaia. Imagine energy leaving out your body through your right foot, and absorbing and allowing energy from Mother Gaia up through your left foot, up into your body, softly, gently. As it travels up your body through the left side and it comes to your crown chakra and then turns and flows back down through your body gently, compassionately, persistently, moving all that no longer serves you. Any negative thought, word, action, emotion, memory, to simply be pushed, guided out your body and into Mother Gaia for healing and letting go. Any thought, experience, or feeling that comes up, just acknowledge it, say thank you, you are free to go. Drop your shoulders, breathe in and breathe out. Allow your thoughts to drift away as you center and ground yourself, allowing yourself to be in the moment, to be present. This is our sacred time, our sacred space together in the etheric plane. Give yourself permission, beautiful soul, to just let go. Breathe in deeply as you can. Pause for a moment and exhale as deeply as you can. Your own natural rhythm. I'm going to put our smudge a little closer. I don't know if you can see the smoke on the screen. There. What is one thing, one experience, one memory, one thought, one belief that you would really like, really desire to just eliminate, dissolve, obliterate from your conscious mind, allowing the truth, your truth, to rise up and connect from your subconscious and just gently, or maybe a little persistent, into your conscious mind so that you can change the vibration even more than you already have or are beginning to change within you, so that you are more in alignment with your heart's desires. You cannot have a desire and the universe say, that's not how it works. We're the ones in the way. Although Sometimes I question that myself. It's like, I don't think so. And then, things happen differently. When we focus our intentions, it's really important to be open to how your guides, the universe, source, actually comes through for you. It could seem like everything is falling apart and nothing is working even a little bit. And then all of a sudden, or maybe not so all of a sudden, but it's like just this little pathway, this one step as you keep working your magic from the inside out, as you keep feeling what you feel, and then taking that next step. That is so important, even when you don't feel like it. And sometimes that next step is not doing something for a day, an hour, a couple of minutes, a week. Hopefully not that long, but sometimes it happens that way, right? It just does. So let's clear out some of the air, the energy. Singing bowls are amazing. Not only do they give us sound, but the vibration when you are playing one travels into your body and just really clears out energetic cobwebs. I can light this a little bit more. I put a lot in here for us today. The reason the 9-9 portal, and I thought the Lionsgate this year was just bananas intense, just beyond intense. And the Lionsgate usually does not affect me as intensely as this one, but it was right. It was a 888. The August was the month, the day, and then the year, because 2024 equals 8. All right, so this is a completion of a cycle, a 9-month cycle. So, tomorrow is the intensity, the full open, which begins at 12:01 a.m. tonight, or tomorrow morning. And we're doing this today so that we prepare. And you can watch this again if you so choose. Okay. It's also important, beautiful soul, to drink more water than usual. You can juice, iced tea, coffee doesn't count. For the next 48 hours. So even through the 10th of December, there's a time for rest and reflection, and it's also one for spiritual awakening to yourself, to a deeper level, a higher vibration of yourself, your dreams. So if you would, focus on this beauty, or close your eyes, whichever you're more comfortable with. I'm going to hold it here, and if you like, you can imagine, reach through telepathically, energetically, and hold this. Put your hands on mine, or hold it with me. Or imagine these are your hands holding this beautiful petrified wood. Grounding, transformation, rejuvenation in a sense, because it is no longer its original form, and yet its process, its cycle is amazing. Think of one thing, one intention, and as you focus on one intention only, everything else changes with it, because you cannot have one thought and it change only one thing. It doesn't work that way. Are you ready? Imagine this beautiful piece of petrified wood in your hands, or is tall or taller than you, and you are sitting in front of it with a ring, sacred geometry grid with this piece in the center. This is a huge grid, and there are all sorts of minerals and crystals around it. Ones that you like, the colors that you were drawn to, perhaps amethyst, clear quartz, lots of petrified wood, some herbs and flowers, whichever you choose. And imagine you are doing exactly what you want to do, following your path, your life purpose, and being abundantly prosperous and financially supported by your guides, whether it is just for you and your path, or you are being of service to others. First, be true to you, beautiful soul. Focus on that intention and dare to see it. See it with your inner sight, through your third eye. Now begin to feel it. Feel it coming to you, surrounding you, enveloping you, embracing you. There are no limits. There's no restrictions or limitations of any kind. Knowledge, experience, money, whatever it is, as you take one step at a time towards this manifestation, imagine being a magnet for your heart's desire. And watch all the pieces and the parts start to just create an amazing foundation. And as you step onto this foundation, everything that has come before this moment is now behind you. Positive and negative, everything has gotten you to where you are in this moment. Whether you've been on your journey for 20 years, 30 years, or you're just beginning, or somewhere in the middle, you are exactly where you are meant to be in this moment. Not always an easy place to be, in the in-between with what was and where you're going. The in-between can be frustrating and exciting. Now begin to believe it, whatever your it is. First we see it, then we feel it, and then we believe it, not just with our mind, not just with the conscious mind, but allow the feelings, the sense, the emotions, the energy to penetrate, to infuse you from your conscious mind, touching your subconscious where the magic really happens, down into your amazing, beautiful, open heart center. Breathe that in. Just believe. You are free to do what you came here to do, even if you are figuring it out or you've been along on your path for quite some time. You get to choose how you fulfill your purpose and your path. The choices you make, the things you let go of, and the things that you embrace. Feel it in your heart center. And then allow that feeling of belief, because walking by faith, not by sight, is something we get to practice every single day. Oh, down into your belly, that feeling of belief. Mental, emotional, and knowing. See it, feel it, believe it. And when the conscious mind, I've named mine Charlie, when your conscious mind goes, yeah, but, say thank you. We've got this. That was then, and this is now. Stay here in the moment. Together, let's burn away any fear, doubt, poverty consciousness, just in case it's trying to make a comeback, or lack of limitation. On this side of the camera, the webcam, the flame is yellow and a touch of orange, and yet for y'all, it is this beautiful, brilliant white light with edges of yellow, just bright yellow, almost a yellow orange. Isn't that amazing? Just gonna let this burn. Burn off all the stuff that is not in your vision. Dwell in a sea of abundance. Trust Source, God, the angels, Spirit. the Ascended Masters, and allow the abundance to just come to you while you do your part, stepping out of the way, taking your steps, trusting, letting go, and being open to how your it shows up for you. It could be way different. And yet, there it is. Be compassionate with yourself for the next few days. Tomorrow is the full opening of the portal. So the 10th begins its dissipation of the intensity of the energies, and it will be 9 days. If you have any questions or would like to share your experience, not the details, that's private for you, please pop those in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. It is an honor to be sharing the path with you. Namaste, beautiful soul.